There's another tweet. And there we go. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. I adjusted it earlier to be pretty quiet, so it shouldn't be a too big a deal. Yeah.
Okay.
The first turnabout.
Good night!
Good night!
We just started.
Yeah, we just fucking started. Okay, that's the stream. Thanks for coming. It's a bloody statue. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay. This is like one of those... This is like the first case of the first game, and they tell you straight up who fucking did it.
Yeah.
I also need to adjust one thing here. Properties, select region. I need to bring this region down just a tad, because it's capturing a tiny bit of the top window. During the cutscenes, I could tell. Okay, that should be good. Alright, August 3rd. It doesn't say the year, but I think it's like 2016.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember not too long ago, people were talking about like when Faye, your friend, gets murdered. It's actually this year. So we're streaming this not long after this game takes place.
Huh.
On technically 9/11, but it's like an hour away from 9/12. So we'll hopefully nobody's
For the record.
scratch it. Strike that from the record. We're not streaming on 9/11 yet. Boy, am I nervous. That's not going to be Phoenix's voice. I'm just going to do normal voice for him. Boy, am I nervous.
Wow, what a good start!
Right. Oh, there she
You almost
is.
sounded like Kevin for a little bit.
I can smell dorks, but I can't see dorks. I can see. I can hear them. Okay. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Let's see. I need to know the volume here. Right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Okay, that sounds like it's good enough. Alright. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Oh, yeah. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh boy. That's the thing about being accused of murder. A lot of people won't remember you being acquitted if you're proven innocent or something like that. They'll just remember the accusations.
Yeah, and be like, hey, wasn't he like accused of murder or something?
Yeah, and it'll just be hanging over, looming over you, no matter what you do. These little fruit flies hanging around, because I cleaned my room today.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of trash, but it's
I'm
clean.
not surprised.
It's clean now, but there's still... And I don't even think these are from my room, because there's some, like, out in the sink, because the sink's not clean.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't clean when I was there. So.
Yeah. So, I'm weeding out the herd here. Okay, my name is Phoenix Wright. So if you hear me clapping randomly, it's not because I'm super excited. I'm trying to catch these little shits buzzing around my face. They're literally bugging me.
Gross.
Alright, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. That's definitely how you pronounce it, though. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. So at the moment of recording, I played this game once before. Let's see here. Maybe 7 years ago? Maybe more?
Oh, wow.
It's been a while since I played this game, but we have been watching the anime, which follows the story pretty closely.
Yep.
So this first game, in a few cases...
Doesn't go into much investigation details, though.
No. So, like, just the court cases and who's to blame or something like that. So the first game itself and the first part of the second game, I think, we've been watching the anime, and it's caught up to that. So... I don't know how much that's going to affect me knowing what to press as far as evidence goes, but, yeah, just getting that out there.
Pretty accurate.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Is the music loud here?
I can hear you over it.
Okay, it
So
might be just a little loud to me, so let me just...
yeah. Just turn. You can turn it down a bit and still be heard.
Yeah, let me just for my sake. I don't want to be feeling like I have to yell over it.
Yeah.
It's probably fine for the stream. It's at 10 right now, so I'm going to pop it down to, like, 6? That's better. Okay, that's better. I wish you could do, like, this isn't a PC game, so you can't, like, adjust sound effects versus music. Otherwise, I'd turn the music down. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's, Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? How about this? I can look at it right now. Cindy's autopsy report. Let's see here. Time of death. Yeah, so Cindy. You can do this on the fly at any time, but, okay. You don't even know the victim's name? I just looked at it. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cinder Block?
Oh my god.
Her name is Cindy Stone, so I wonder if that's meant to be... why Cinder Block would be something that's making fun of that. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, that's what it says. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Boop. She was struck once by a blunt object. I want to see, I'm not going to be doing this, I just want to know how to do it later on. I can save state with Shift F1. I'm not going to be save scumming. I just want to know how to do it just in case the app crashes or something.
Just in case you need to save scum.
No. In case the fucking app crashes. I don't know how sturdy this thing is.
Okay.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay. It's saved. Yeah, if it crashes, I'll go back to the beginning of the first case.
Hi, Mill Ruby.
Hello. Fucking fight me. Okay. You've answered all my questions. I need to move the chat window just a tad down so I can see that better. Okay. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna get used
Oh
to
my
that.
god! Payne? Betty from Kung Pao, his name
my
was
God.
Payne.
Oh my god.
And I was already doing a nasally voice. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Usually you're supposed to get all the evidence on both sides before the case starts, but here we are.
Whatever, don't worry about it.
This is Japan. Right, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Sure, let's take a look at it. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Oh! The court record button for the court record.
Who knew?
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway?
Denial.
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Uh-huh. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Let's take a look at that. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before. Okay. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Let's wait and see what happens.
Oh my god.
Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna
boy.
die! I'm just gonna drop dead!
Oh.
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Oh, it wasn't very incriminating.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It's like he was just angry.
He wasn't even
Oh.
speaking angrily.
But now it's like, I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't let him do that. Oh, maybe a load of save state here. No, okay, it's fine.
No, I think you're actually okay. I don't think that matters at
Yeah,
all.
I don't think it does either. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly.
Yeah.
I know. I'll send him a signal.
Oh,
Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I win. Or, well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! That's how he sounds.
yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
It's, not too... It's actually more shrill and ridiculous than what I'm making him sound like.
Yeah, which I'm glad you're not talking like that because that.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying!
Like,
You're basically Toad. Stop.
lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Sweet.
Sawit.
Sweet.
Mr. Sawit. Sawit. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sweat, you may proceed with your testimony.
Like the shady mask salesman.
He looks like a fucking, like, typically with kind of face people with foxes in Japanese that get the squinty eyes or whatever.
Well, it makes me think of fucking Majora's Mask, dude.
Oh, the mask salesman, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said mask salesman. God, he's a
You've come down with a
crazy,
terrible fate.
sleazy face.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was at 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Perusal. What kind of butts is this? Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin. Yes. Begin your cross-examination. Let's take a look at this real quick. Electricity. Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. That lines out with the 1 o'clock thing. Time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. though, which doesn't line up with the 1 o'clock thing. So,
I wonder why.
take a look at that. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. The thing that you should already know how to do, but we're doing this for the first time right now. Uh-oh. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right?
Oh my god.
Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. This is the first case, man. There's no investigation. You really didn't miss anything. This is the first cross-examination. Oh fuck, that's right. My name is long as hell. Okay. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay.
Literally rub it in his face.
Touch the court record button and point out contradiction in the testimony. Okay. Let's see here. I want to press some other stuff though first, because I don't think you'd do anything bad by pressing it.
No. Only in certain times, or is there like issues with pressing, like they limit you at some point. It's like, okay, you can only press them so many times. And
Yeah.
you're fucking done.
It's when the prosecutor's being a dick or the witness is like, I'm not going to answer more than one question.
Yeah, it's really, I fucking hate it. So to be so good.
Anyway, I want to press this one because this one says, found myself unable to go inside, but then he says he thought to call the police. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. How did he know it wasn't working if he didn't think to go inside? I'm just going to do that because I already know what to present here. I just want to know what he says. Hold it! That's what he sounds like, huh? So he didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? Okay. Hold it! The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? Is this my first time? No, I played this like 7 to 8 years ago. And then I've watched the anime just recently, or what is so far. It's not finished, but it's definitely gone over this case. It goes over the games pretty thoroughly. Or, what's the word?
Accurately?
Accurate. It's pretty accurate, yeah. Pretty true to the games. What happened next? Okay, so I pressed him on that, but that didn't really matter. So, let's go to the thing. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Let's press him on it first. Slam. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict them. It does. Autopsy report.
I remember after playing these games, because I played the shit out of them, like just, I think the first 3,
Objection.
like really closely together, and I'll save it for later. I'll save it for later.
Okay. You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. I like the way he talks. He's very funny in this.
Yeah.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Oh my god.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Objection!
Oh my god.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Oh, fuck off.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Here we go. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
Also, what I was gonna say earlier is that after playing like all 3 of the games so closely together like years ago, is that because this fucking game makes you think so critically, so much to find contradictions, I started thinking critically for like a long while. Like I was just stuck in that mode because this game
Thinking everybody's a liar?
Well, not like that, but just like I would notice like people actually contradicting themselves way more than I ever would because of this fucking game. And eventually it kind of like, you know, that wore off, but like because it was so fresh in my mind and my brain was still like just kind of like stuck thinking that way for a while, it was just like, oh, alright, I mean, you know, whatever.
Is your volume still boosted from last night, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm sorry if it is. Let me check. Have been better about like not boosting it.
I just wasn't sure.
Let me check. No, it's not. Do you need me to boost it?
No.
Quiet? Okay.
No, I can just turn you down just a little bit. It was a little loud to me, I think. I'll just turn it down for me. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna cross-examine the witness.
If I'm loud on the stream, just turn me down. It's fine. I'm not offended. I'm kidding.
Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Well, let's just press that. Hold it! Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio.
Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television.
The witness has testified. He heard the time.
It's just, there was a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. Well, let's just present this blackout record. Ba-boom. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? It's very fortunate for us that there was a blackout at the time.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have been able to pin down the time that he's... I'll boost something, alright. I didn't see that. Okay,
yeah, I want to know what that means.
I don't know. Probably something... lewd. Anyway.
Probably.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Also, is the size of the screen okay? Like,
I think so.
yeah. Just didn't know if the bottom screen is too small or too big, or if I can expand
I think
something.
considering there isn't much going on the bottom, I think it's just right.
I'm just, yeah, y'all can read what I'm clicking, I guess, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Uh-huh. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Now, find the contradiction. Okay. Uh-huh. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Let's present the statue. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, here comes the theme. What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Oh my god.
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct.
Tell at a glance.
Yeah. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. Max Payne.
Oh my god.
No, it's Master Payne from Kung Pao.
Yeah.
That's why he's got the... Remember when you did that laugh on accident?
Yeah. I couldn't even be embarrassed. It was too funny.
Oh my god. Okay. The only the only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Graw.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean I saw... Gwah! Wig to the face. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! Okay. Well, order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sewit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sewit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sewit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Oh, I can't monetize this on YouTube. Sorry, I cursed.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's look at the court record real quick for the...
Topical.
Topical. Yeah, very topical.
I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness.
No. Really points to him.
Unfortunately. Even the judge, like, unfortunately. You can't indict him. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sewit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sewit. That's Mia talking. Anime. Chief. Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clocks would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. Must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright? You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Gonna be the passport. They were in Paris. And, I'm just going to assume that there's a 3-hour time difference between Paris and Japan. Or America, wherever this game takes place here. So present that. Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. As we all know. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Oh my god.
You kidding me?
It's not even funny.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's foaming at the mouth. He's dead. And he disappeared. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. You're killing me.
That was when they couldn't like stop like saying, oh, you have to prove this and you have to prove that.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you're killing me.
I thought that was a Max Payne reference, too.
Oh, could be that too, actually.
Yeah. And with that, the court is adjourned. We fucking did it. It only took 43 minutes. Wow. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Pain to the max. Yeah, pain to the max! August 3rd. Whew! I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Let's take a look at the court record. I still have all my stuff for some reason. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Drama.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Oh my god. Forgot about it.
Thanks. I really owe you one. His fucking coat. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Don't do it! Don't keep the statue!
Man.
Larry's
Don't.
fucking luck is gonna rub off on somebody else. Yo,
Yeah.
Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Excuse me. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Oh, yeah.
The statue. The heavy fucking statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. You know what? I haven't used my fucking controller once. I've used nothing but the mouse. I'm just gonna throw it away.
Yeah, there's
I
no
haven't.
way.
I actually have it like synced up so I can use it, but
There's no point.
It's a
in,
touchscreen game, so
Yeah.
it's perfect for the DS, I guess.
Yep.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, she keeps getting his name wrong. You're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Oh, yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Get it? Get it right? Quick!
Dang it. Quick.
Before it's too late!
Oh my god, you're terrible.
And so, my first trial
Oh my
came
God.
too close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." Oh, good. That's our payment? Well, I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Alright. That's the end of the game. I guess we'll have to play the next one to find out what happened. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters.
Gonna be right back.
Okay, we've been streaming for 49 minutes. I could probably do this for another hour-ish. Let's see here. Do the whole trilogy. Yeah, I downloaded this episode, or this this game, so I got Ace Attorney, I have Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. That's the whole trilogy. And I also downloaded Apollo Justice, which is pretty good. People say they skip it, but it's actually decent. Pretty good. I also downloaded Miles Edgeworth, Ace Prosecutor, whatever it's called, Prosecutor Investigation, something. And then the second one, the second Miles Edgeworth game, which was never released in the West, but there's a fan English patch. And I want to do that. But before I do that, I'll probably have to play through Miles Edgeworth again. Because I played that one, I streamed it. I streamed the whole Miles Edgeworth game a few years ago. But it's been a while, so I think I can play through it again and still get some entertainment out of it. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this case we're about to start tonight. But I do want to start it up here. I remember a plane and an elevator, some vague stuff. Yeah, I remember there was a murder on a plane. I don't remember. Oh, there was an elevator in the plane. Yeah, there was. I remember like the ninja girl. That's kind of your helper or whatever. She kind of like forces herself to be your apprentice or helper or whatever with the investigations. I honestly don't remember a lot about it, which I think it'd be fun to go back and do again. But I'll probably do that after I do these 3 games, and I think this is gonna be a while. A lot of because these aren't short games. These are like 30, 40-hour games, I think. So anyway, on that note, let's keep it moving and not make it last any longer. Yes, save, please. Bring. Hold up. I solved the little the thing again. I didn't adjust the capture perfectly. For during cutscenes specifically, there's still like a little white strip. There we go. Okay. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working?
I'm back.
That's lame. They're talking to each other on the phone.
Oh.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Ouch, Croner. Ouch what? What'd I miss? I'm back. That's lame. Oh, because that's what
I can't.
Maya said. I was reading text. Okay, sis. I guess I'm calling you my sister now. Is that what we're going to do? But I expect dinner. Make me dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. So for people who don't understand why that's funny to us, is Crunchyroll did the translation for Phoenix Wright, or the Crunchyroll's translation translates miso ramen, which is a type of ramen, to hamburgers, just like this game translates into burgers. But in the anime, there's actually fucking ramen, and they're going to a ramen shop, and she says miso ramen in Japanese, and it translates to burger.
They were still in like his apartment or wherever they were.
Mm-hmm.
But she very sing-songly, very clearly goes
Miso ramen.
in the
It's like
text,
burger.
and like I heard her say miso ramen.
And I think they said like, let's go to a burger shop, and they go to a fucking ramen shop, and it's like totally ramen.
God,
It's like
so bad.
it's worse than Pokemon, because Pokemon actually like replaced foods with other things. Like they replaced like a little rice ball with a cracker once. Said, all we have is this cracker.
They're so desperate
to not.
They actually went through an editing effort.
It's called a rice bowl. It's based in Japan. Whatever. Just understand that there's different foods around the world. Kids will not.
Confusing.
Kids will not be bothered by that. They go like, "Oh, that
Yeah.
food looks interesting. I might want to try that." Expand
Yeah.
their horizons. Anyway, I could really goes for a good burger.
Miso ramen.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. The burger joint.
Miso ramen.
All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th. It's not too. That's like just under a month ago. 8:57 p.m. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that was swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background? Oh, by George, we're gonna look this one up. You gonna put in a big word like that and not have me look it up?
Yeah. Just trying to sound fancy.
What is this, some cogniferous? Is that, am I spelling it right? There we go. Aware? I would assume by context it'd be aware. Or, understanding, like, something like that. Not coniferous, cogniferous. God, even Google doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What does cogniferous mean? Whoa, why am I not seeing a fucking dictionary input? I'm seeing a bunch of other stuff. Dictionary. Here we go. Whoa. I'm not seeing it like in an official dictionary. For I'm not seeing it in the dictionary at all, actually.
Damn.
Is this a misspelling or something?
Help. Oh my god, that one fucking Yahoo Answers is literally screen capping that scene. Oh my god. It's a made up word?
It's a made up word?
That's what they said.
Oh, well, this guy, he
Oh my
might be
God.
like, isn't he like an American or something like that? And he says, he makes up words like George Bush style.
Oh my gosh, what was it that he said? Oh, he said something really funny.
He said it
goddamn it,
in
what was
English.
He said something in English and it was really... I can't remember.
It reminds me of, from, Hero Academia, where the dude goes, "Oh my goodness!" And he, like, does that thing. But,
Oh yeah.
let's see. I don't know, it's a made up word. You try to remember what he said in the anime, that was so funny. He might even actually say it in the game.
I don't think he did, honestly.
You're not cogniferous of my background. I don't... It's not a word. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh boy.
Somebody said that it may have meant something called cognizant.
Cognizant. That makes more sense.
Cognizant.
Red, white, blue.
Yeah. So I think maybe it was on purpose. Maybe because he's...
Because he's American and he's mixing up words. Oh, because he's like... In the Japanese, he's a Japanese person that knows English. And so he starts like throwing in these words and getting them wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he says something really funny.
Okay, but it doesn't really make sense without context here. It's weird for them to throw in that
Yeah.
that joke before we know that he talks weird. It just
No, I
makes me
agree.
it just makes you feel dumb, like, what the fuck does cogniferous mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all go out for dinner. What's that smell?
Oh yeah. I
Blood?
just remembered.
He can smell blood? Anyway, what? What did he say?
What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name, boy? What's your name?
Oh my
Mia,
god,
maybe
I'm
she's
gonna
in
link
the
it in the chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, link in the chat because I want to actually... Well, I'll click that whenever we get to the guy. How about that?
Okay.
So we'll have the picture to go along with it.
Okay.
Okay, so look at the court record. We got nothing. We just got our badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Okay, so let's... no, we're... Examine. Here we go. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief, is okay. I'm gonna check the desk here. I smell... Okay, well, why even... I gotta examine the door? Is that what you want me to do? There. I smell blood. Okay. Excuse me. Do I need to check, like, the beam of light here? Oh. Wait a minute. Why is it giving me a... Do I have to actually move?
Don't you have to hit back or something?
I have to move into the office, but is there nothing to examine in this area?
Not yet, I don't think.
Why even give me the option?
I don't know.
I'm gonna click this desk. I smell blood. Okay. I'll move. Fine. I'll do. Corner, please. What's your name? That smell. Blood! That is the 14th time you've said it. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh boy. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Weesh. Chief. Okay. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Oop. No clues here. Okay, well, I see double clicking does it. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Just like... Phoenix, what the fuck are you doing? There's a dead body here. Oh, it's a good chair. It's really comfortable to sit in. It's encrusted with dried blood. You know, if the blood's dried already, it's kind of weird that the body just got cold. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Let's look over here. What we got? The Fan Kill Ledger book. Everything is written in Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Phone? Right! I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh boy. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, let's examine further here. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Well, it's good to know that she saved some money before she died. That's a chair, phone, ledger book, computer. What's down here? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Okay, let's look at the body. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. I checked the thinker earlier and it didn't get added, but I checked her and it did. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying. Okay. I examined that earlier and now it's part of the thing. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Oh, that wasn't there before, was it? A piece of paper right next to her left arm.
Oh, I don't think it was.
It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be?
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. It definitely wasn't there.
Yeah. But he says it fallen, so maybe it just fell.
Yeah, like I was thinking I was crazy. It's like, how did I not see that thing before?
Yeah.
A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what the girl was doing here. Okay, time to use the phone. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. Yeah. I'd better not use it. Okay, back, I guess? Move. To the previous room? Is there a phone in there?
Yeah, you have to go back.
That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya? Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought that'd be used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Ooh. Was Maya written in English on the Japanese release, or did they edit that? I'm not sure.
No way to know, unless you play it or go find it.
I guess you could find like a screenshot.
I mean, it definitely could have.
Was it translated in the... Was it like written in English in the English sub for the anime? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I
don't think it was.
Like it was just Japanese characters?
I'm gonna go check.
Let's talk. What happened? She seemed to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. About the thinker. That was... Oh, sis. Sob. Oh, probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. How about... here we go. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. Uh-oh. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh. Alright.
As soon as you said that, that's what I saw in the subtitles when I
What?
was skipping through the anime. Freeze, please!
Freeze police.
Like, literally got to that point when you said that.
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
Oh my god.
What? Oh boy. Case closed.
Okay, it was written in Japanese in the anime.
Okay.
So.
But not, probably not in the game. Or probably in the game, yeah. What am I saying?
Yeah, I was about to be like, I was like, how'd you come to that conclusion? Objection!
Objection! Just totally English in the Japanese version. Yeah. Because her name's different.
True.
It's not Maya.
I didn't even think of that part, actually.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Take that.
Take that!
Take that!
Oh my god, just full of contradictions.
I was taken in for questioning and didn't get her. What's your name in Japanese again? Similar.
I don't remember. I just know that Mia or Maya or whatever is Chihiro or whatever.
Oh.
But her sister, I don't know.
It is close to Maya. It's similar.
Yeah, Mia's like Chihiro and I don't know.
Japanese Mayoi.
Okay.
So instead of the second A, it's OI. Similar. Anyway, I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th. That's 6 days ago. We're getting close. We're getting close to right now in this game. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Or, good morning. Good morning! She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Oh, that's why I shouldn't go with him.
Oh, God. Wow.
Ooh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
She's into breaking versions, apparently.
Wow. Wow.
Was it too on the nose?
Way to just assume.
I mean, she wanted somebody experienced.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Experience doesn't mean zero. Or inexperience doesn't mean zero. Give me 1 or 2. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Well... Let's see. Let's start examining things like the camera. Smile for the camera. Okay.
Yeah, you're in smell for the camera. You're in jail.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. We didn't have to animate him at all. Nothing in that window. There's really nothing to examine in this room. I don't know why they give the option. But anyway.
Yeah, it's just there.
Let's talk. Something I've been wanting to ask you. After I get done with this stream, I'm definitely going to get something to fucking eat. Because I'm hungry.
Oh no. What are you doing in the stream?
Probably like 40 minutes. Something like that.
Really?
We'll get to a stopping point. Yeah, just 2 hours. I'm not going to do it for too long.
Okay.
But I'll stream more tomorrow for sure. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. I said that weird because I was just... But acolytes. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Oh, nothing strange at all. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Rude.
Okay, he said that in his head.
I know, it's so rude.
Yeah, whatever. It's still strange. It is strange. Are you kidding?
Rude.
Is it? Is it rude to think that?
Just because you're not used to another culture doesn't mean you should...
Talking to ghosts is strange.
What are you talking about?
In most cultures. In most cultures. That is a strange thing to do. Talking to the dead? Yes. Don't go Tumblr on me right now, okay? That I'm not I'm not kink shaming here. I'm not fucking
Oh my god. Kink shaming is my kink.
I'm not acolyte shaming here.
Oh my god.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Well, let's see the cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. It's something to present to the detective, just so I have a way of asking specifically for the thing. Did you get that thing? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? What, we're Lawyer Town. How's that not relevant?
Okay,
Must be
I
hard.
mean, I guess I can't deny that.
It's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call. Oh, is it going to be the same thing? Okay, is there a skip? Is there a skip? Is this where the controller comes in handy? Oh, it doesn't. What's going on? Is it not recognizing the controller? Controller config. Up, left, down, right. Okay, and these are reversed. BA YX start select LR.
If you hold click on the touch screen. Try that.
Hold it down. Oh, she's actually saying something new. Okay. She was repeating these lines. Am I crazy?
I think the game will let you skip though, like it will show you.
Okay,
you can skip.
I'll try it again on something else. But yeah, she was repeating stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
the lights were off and I could smell blood. Is that blood? How much blood was there? I don't see much. But does blood make that much of a smell? Where people go like, man, smells like blood in here.
I mean, I guess it can.
If it's text you
I don't know.
it's already read. If it's text you already read, it'll skip it. Okay, yeah. I assume, but that's why we weren't seeing it skip earlier. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, let's go to this and just hold down the thing. There we go. Okay. So I don't need the controller. But my controller wasn't working. I set the controls up just in case I do need them. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wow.
Oh,
Women, huh?
Oh god. Oh my god.
Men can do anything women can do.
Oh my god. Stop. You're out of control.
So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I
Like
couldn't
I
do
said.
something on that level. What?
No, so, like, from her perspective, like I said already, in training, a million times.
People in training can do some of the skills that they're in training for.
Yeah.
Sometimes. What does
But
that
you
even
think-
mean to Phoenix?
But you think that, like, that would have been, like, the obvious route,
Right, but
you know?
we don't know this yet, but she can't actually communicate with her. She can only let her take over her body. So she
Right.
wouldn't be able to get any information unless, like, she transformed into her, she wrote something on the floor, and then came to and saw something wrote on the floor, something like that.
True, true.
But I don't think they're thinking about this stuff just yet. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yes, of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay, well, let's skedaddle then. Grossberg. Get a painting. Manly man on the painting there. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Not just yet, I want to look around at some stuff. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. I wanted to describe what was on it, but what's this statue back here? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. A solid mahogany desk. Oh, everything's mahogany in here. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. But this plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
I mean, how do you even...
Assumptions.
You're a lawyer!
A table for
Come
clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I could tell someone here's got money to burn. Can it? He's not here. So... Go to the law offices, maybe? I didn't say the time of day because they don't want any sort of passage of time, weird stuff looking. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
Pal.
Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Oh no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistaking me for Larry?
That's so mean.
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent.
Oh my god. See, it's just like what you said.
Exactly.
Earlier. Oh my god.
Oh my god, should I get his name wrong?
What's the options?
Detective Gumshoe, which is correct. Detective Suede Shoes, and Detective Gumtree. I'm gonna save state. This is what I'll use save states for, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Shut up. Shut up. Don't even...
I honestly wasn't trying to be.
Sure.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I am,
Sure you are. Okay. Gumtree, was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on trees, pal.
Oh my god.
And I'm not the one. And I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, Detective. Anyway, get the name right. Let's load that up. Let's see if he save state cheating all over. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right? Okay, let's load it up and try suede shoes. Suede shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's a song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. See, that's funny. Okay, I'm glad we did that. We wouldn't have got that before. Detective
I like that one, yeah.
Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Okay. You're her lawyer, right, pal? Dick Gumshoe. What a fucking name. Dick means detective. Gumshoe is a nickname for detective. He's detective.
Yay.
If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Good. You didn't. Just assuming that. Let's talk. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Thanks, bud. I like Gumshoe.
I do too.
Let's check out the autopsy report here. Time of death, September 5th, 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Already seen a contradiction, but let's move along. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Well, let me ask you about Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. He's got his own 2 games. One that didn't get released in the US, but that's fine. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty... Making him sound like fucking... I think that's the Terminator.
What?
They don't feel pain. They don't feel remorse. They won't stop until they get their target. It's literally a Terminator line.
Good.
Ah, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. You're still not her client? Or you're still not her lawyer, so you're not... You don't know that yet. Anyway, let's, examine. The window. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way.
Alright.
Okay, nice line. I honestly, I wouldn't put it past him to be talking about his suit. He's wearing a blue suit. The sky is blue, and so am I. But he's probably talking about his emotion. But I wouldn't put it past him to fucking say that.
Right.
They make him sound like such a fucking goofball.
'Cause
He totally is though. Mia's favorite potted plant. It's probably expensive. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who was that?
Jesus Christ.
Who do you think it was, pal? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Phone. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Would it be a downer? Bookshelves. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Okay, that's the desk. There's probably nothing to examine here. Anyway. Let's try presenting something. Take that. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes Mia's death seem so routine. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I'm already gonna say this. This thing says death was instantaneous, but that thing also says that it was written by her. But if it was instantaneous, then why would she write it? Anyway. Yeah. Contradiction I can't really throw out now, I bet. Present the statue. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue, too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Thanks, Larry.
Yeah.
A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Well? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, right. I had that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like your boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records on there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Check it. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker to tell you the time. Probably tell you the clock isn't working right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. Oh, it's me talking to you again. I can't present the phone to him, so I think that's it. Oops, I accidentally opened Skype. Thanks for being right next to the back button.
Oh, wow.
Get out of here! I'm not using you anymore. Okay. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Poor Skype, used and abused. More like they used and abused us. Forced ads and making it so fucking clunky and heavy running.
Yep.
Using Discord right now. Totally recommend to anybody who wants an alternative to Skype. 100 times better. This stream is sponsored by Discord.
Oh my god. Not really, though.
Yeah. Not really. Not with this language. Come to think of it,
Right.
I had completely fucking forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Right. I'm sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Let's move on over to the hotel. Well, oh wow. Hello there, handsome. Titties right on the screen there. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. I'm so excited.
Stand this chick.
It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, let's start looking for vibrators. What's this sticking out of a drawer here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Is that what they call them now?
Screw.
I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Drive it in and screw it.
Hey, hey!
Anyway.
What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry at people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode a second there. If it fits. Oh my god. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. I'm gonna examine some other stuff here. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. Okay, let's not go into visual novel complete territory here. There's Faye & Co. Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Plant? The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Chairs. Bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. We should probably mess it up, shouldn't we?
Oh my god.
Probably mess up the bed. And... let's see here. Talk. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies.
Oh my god.
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Oh my god.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know you're cute when you blush. Oh boy. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. Teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, hmm? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Humph. Oh boy. Anyway, let's present her with... the autopsy report? Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, hmm? Me, the witness. It's just like the movie. Okay, yeah, she's not gonna...
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'll move... was there anything else?
I think you have to come back here later.
Right. Okay.
Snoop her a little more.
Like, if I try to examine that drawer again, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna get angry again? What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. She's like coughing in the background.
Yeah, like ahem.
Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha!
Good job at that.
So you're the one they say have been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I've imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? So you're a lawyer, are you now? Okay, I don't know. When it's all slowly scrolling, I don't know what they're saying.
I like his mustache wiggle.
Yes. Little walrus man. Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey, go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Well, I've already examined the room, so let's talk. Your refusal. How the fuck could you even think? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
I'll take the case.
I'll take the case. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing to discuss with you. What's going on here? I'm not leaving right now. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion, never looked back. That one. Never looked back, that one. It's not a clap.
It took me a second to remember why.
Fucking little shits. Okay, that's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale! I'm not buying! Jeez.
That's an interesting thing to bring up randomly.
Let's present... Oh, I don't know. Should we present anything?
So you just have to go tell Maya the bad news.
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Okay. Let me present my badge. Very sorry, but I've not... Okay.
Just showing off, like...
Hey, look at me, I'm a lawyer. Let me look at the painting while he's here and see if he says anything different. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped here. Yep. Okay. I wish I could right-click to back out. I could set that. Hold on. Control configuration. Let's see here. B? I can't set it to right click. Oh well. No biggie. It'd be cool. Move. I guess we'll go back to the detention center. September 6th. Oh, now we get a time frame. It's like right before it closes.
Yeah.
Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh, let's present her with the phone that I got back. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Oh.
Sad.
Oh no!
This is a really sad part of the anime too.
I don't remember. I don't think I ever presented that to her when I played this.
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
No.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
God, kill me! Just end my life.
Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my ESP. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who is this man who ruined your mother? Gross.
Oh my, you know, I was hoping you would
Sorry.
go that direction.
They phrasing. About 15 years ago,
Uh-huh.
there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation... CHRONO beat me to it.
No, to the joke.
Yeah.
Good.
The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I think I get a game over if I go home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna save state real quick. Just so you can see this game over. It's sad, I think.
Ugh.
I think I remember doing this. There's nothing left here for me to do. She'll be better off with a state-appointed lawyer. I think I'd better get home now. Goodbye. Well, it was a few days later when I found out how the story ended. The result of the trial was in the newspaper. Guilty. I'll probably never meet her again. Did I make the right choice? Will I ever know? Mia, if you can hear me, please tell me. Not! I can't let that happen! I'm not leaving here until she takes me as her lawyer!
Well.
I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh, it showed him in the classroom as a kid. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Fucking little shits! Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's see if there's anything.
Of women's unmentionables.
Yeah, well, I gotta do it though. Let me present my lawyer badge. Here you go. Sorry, I've never seen that before. But the phone one more time. Hey, I got your phone back. Oh, she's gonna do the thing again. I didn't think it would go into the whole. More sad. No more sad. Thank you. Oh, now this music is sad again. God damn it.
No!
She was happy! She was happy!
Yeah, she was happy. Hey, you want to be sad again?
Okay, time to leave. Bye, my.
Oh my god, you're a jerk.
Terrible. Anyway. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, goddamn, I'll be taking my lead. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah! I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Flashback! White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let's examine that screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Music's getting all like that shit just got real music going on here. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake.
Okay, what if there was an edit of like when something shocking happens, they took that one part of the anime where it goes dun dun dun
Dun dun dun! Bum bum bum!
Or if it's only kind of shocking, just a soft version of it.
Yeah, bum bum bum. Oh, bellboy, you still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. He had to clarify. To be continued. Oh my gosh. And we're actually right at the time was a good stopping point for tonight.
We didn't get to see Mr. Red, White, and Blue.
No, we didn't. But so let's hear his voice anyway here.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is the whole scene.
What's your name?
Well, no, it's about
What's your name? It's English.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can share the screen here. Add window capture. This one. So, select the region. And we'll put that in the okay. It's not showing it for some reason. I think it has trouble capturing, like,
Browser?
internet. Yeah, browser windows.
That's a shame.
Is there no way to capture it?
Maybe
I
if
feel
you
like I've done
capture
this
your
before.
desktop?
Let's see here. Yeah, add a monitor capture. Okay, sub-region, select region. It's only capturing on this screen, though. Oh, I can drag it. No, I can't drag it over. I'll have to drag this over. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can drag this here. As select region. Here we go. Right. God damn it. There's a lot more trouble than I thought it was going to be.
This is a good end to the stream.
Nah, yeah, at least it's the end of the stream and it's not like wasting time at the beginning or something.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. How do I move it? There's a way to reset size? No. Properties maybe? He's capturing the window thing now. Just doing that. Fit to screen. I don't want to fit to screen. There's a way to, like, I can actually edit it in the thing.
As long as it's on the screen, right?
I guess so. Yeah, we'll just play it, whatever.
聞いたのさ What's your name? いや、プレジデントだ By the way What's the matter?
what's,
I do
what's the matter?
We can Never My rule さ No, no, no Please だ Go with him
What's at the very beginning here?
なんだこのシュールなインテリアは
He's got the same painting!
What's
I just noticed.
name?
What's your name?
Don't you remember the thing that happens with that painting?
Did you give it to him?
He, like, blackmailed him for it. Spoilers.
Oh.
That's why they make it such a big deal. Like, I'll never sell it.
Right. I forget what he wanted to... Let me get rid of this capture here, then. Okay. Anyway, yeah, spoiler alert. Anybody who watches the anime will be spoiled on this game for sure, and vice versa. Kinda.
Right.
Definitely. You will be spoiled on the other one, unless you, like, play the game and watch it at the same time.
I definitely recommend playing the games first, because I feel like it might be harder to appreciate and like the anime.
You'll, be attached
be
to
a
the
little
characters a lot more.
I guess so, but I think it might be a little bit too silly in a lot of areas to maybe get into, I feel.
Well, that's the thing. You're recommending people play the games first, but each game is like 40 hours long.
Good point.
Anime is a very condensed version, and it's still pretty good, I think, without the context of the games.
So the really quality.
Dum dum dum. And the animation sucks at first. A little bit. And especially in the opening with the running animation, the run cycle sucks. Okay, but that's the stream for tonight. Thank you for stopping by. I'll have this up on YouTube pretty soon. And I'm going to stream more of this tomorrow because I do want to continue, at least finish this case. I want to play through all the games, but I will stream tomorrow since I have tomorrow off. Okay.
What's your name?
What's your name? Goodbye. Goodbye.